Oh my gosh. Am I live, child? Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. All right, y'all. It's Sunday. I literally am running around and just stopped by my house so I could curl my hair. Just left my man house and he's getting his hair cut because he surprised me with some tickets to a game tonight. So I'm really excited. So I'm just getting ready for that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go to the game with him tonight. So it's gonna be great. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday. I hate that it's this orientation. I wish like I could do the landscape, but if I don't do that via StreamYard, like YouTube won't let you do that. And I think it's really stupid that it won't let you do that. But anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and talk about this Diddy apology. He apologized, but he didn't apologize to Cassie. Let's talk about that puss ass apology. Let me pull up the puss ass apology first. Before I do that, if you are new to my channel, make sure that you like, share, subscribe so you can join the Black Women's Tribe during Black Women's Haitian Heritage Black Women's Month, during Black Women's Haitian Flag Day month, okay? Make sure that you guys subscribe. And if you are a returning sister, you know I love you. Thank you so much for your support. All right, let's play the apology video.
Life, sometimes you gotta do that. On the darkest times in your life.
Hold on.
On the darkest times in your life, sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it, I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help.
Yeah, okay.
I had to go into therapy.
Okay, Clay.
Going to rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, that whole I went to therapy. It's giving Clay from Love is Blind. Oh my God. It's giving Clay from Love is Blind. I went to therapy. You know, I had to ask God for his grace. You know, forgiveness and his grace. It's giving those power bottom rumors are true. Because you have TD Jakes, when everything first broke out, when the lawsuit first broke out, TD Jakes didn't say anything about that. The only thing TD Jakes addressed, and I have a video on my page where I made a joke about, you know, him addressing it during service. He was like, you know, it's crazy that people are believing that, right? Like, if you're gonna believe something about me, believe something that makes sense. Believe something that would make sense, like me, a power bottom, like, you know, but now you have TD Jakes speaking up, and here's TD Jakes.
Came in over social media that I happened just to see as I was coming to church, and the woman said to me, "Would you please pray for women who are living in danger in their own house?"
It took that video for you to pray for women who are going through DV. It took that.
There was something about the way she said it, and I know she's watching right now. There was something about the way she said it. It was a cry for help. And I realized something when I read what she said. As a father, And as a husband, and as a son, and a mama's boy at that, when I saw the images that have been floating all over the news all week, it became difficult to watch. The atrocious, degrading, demeaning, debauchery. I know who it was, but I saw my daughters. As a man, I saw my
swallow.
And it made me angry. It made me angry. And I thought, if it affected me like that as a man, how much more is that image a trigger for women who have been through that, who are currently going through that, who are in the middle of that, who feel trapped in situations where you are being physically and emotionally and verbally abused. And it is possible to feel trapped and to have a key to the door and still feel trapped in a situation you can't get out of. And it has, domestic violence has no particular color, age, or face. It can be sitting beside you today. You can be churched, you can be unchurched, you can be educated, you can be rich.
You can be swallowed.
But let me tell you something before we pray. And it's not always the man. Let me tell you a couple of things before we pray. Both for the victims and the perpetrator. There's something you need to understand. If you got a rage you can't control, if you have an emotional problem, a mental health issue where you're bipolar, and your kids get scared when they hear your car coming home, you gotta get some help, dude.
But it's him saying you gotta get some help, dude. But when Diddy was connecting himself with you, you were his help. You were his help. You were down to the brunches, down to the events. You were there eating up your Revolt Network coin. Like, the fact that TD Jakes ever even was connected with someone like Diddy, especially, like, we're talking about TD Jakes, you know what I'm saying? How could you let yourself get swallowed? Have you ever been swallowed? How could you let yourself get swallowed up by Diddy? Especially, like, post, like, Paula White. Post all the other scandals that TD Jakes has been in when it comes to the church world. Why'd you go to Diddy? And don't tell me that it was because Revolt was gonna help you reach the masses. Nobody watches Revolt. I got 1,700 people in here in this live. Let me know if y'all watch Revolt. Let me know. Let me know if you guys are watching Revolt Network. Please, let me know. Let me know. Okay. All I'm seeing is no. No, no, no. Let me know the last time y'all have watched Revolt. Please. Let me know the last time. Okay? When TD Jakes got connected with Diddy, it was for a check. Point blank, period. It was for a check. And mind you, and I'm somebody who loves watching TD Jakes, who loves watching his sermons, but I'll tell you, once all this stuff started to unfold, I found it very difficult to watch. I found it very difficult to watch because it's like, damn, you were in there for a check, and then it's like, what does the Potter House actually do for the community, for real, for real? Like, maybe I need to sit down and really do my research. It was all for a fucking check. Like, the gospel, people who are preaching the gospel now, they're doing it for a check. They're not really doing it to lead God's flock. This Diddy stuff is not new. Okay? This Diddy stuff is not new. Like, yes, the lawsuit with Cassie happened last year, but nobody's shocked. Nobody is shocked. People have been talking about Diddy slapping niggas and women for the last 30 years. It's not new. We know he slapped up allegedly. Well, I'm saying allegedly, but we know he slapped Drake. Drake will never admit it, but we know he slapped the dog shit out of Drake. Okay? There was a producer back in the day. I'm forgetting the guy's name, but the guy's no longer here with us. But he had a whole lawsuit against Diddy for hitting him. We know about Diddy and Shine. Like, what was TD Jakes, TD Flakes, TD Fakes? What was Bishop Swallowed gonna do with Diddy that was gonna reach the flocks? Literally. It's all a crock of shit. It's all a crock of shit. I think that TD Jakes is doing serious damage control. Serious damage control. Like, he's doing serious damage control. Because he knows the end is near. That's why he's propping up Sarah like that too. I'm like, why is he always propping up Sarah? Sarah had a church in LA and she doesn't even preach there anymore on Sundays. She's always at the Potter's house. She's either preaching at the Potter's house or she's sitting up there, you know, if her daddy's preaching. I'm like, why is she not preaching as often as she used to at her own church? It's all a strategy. Mind you, like, I'm somebody who loves hearing Sarah Jakes speak. I love hearing TD Jakes speak. I love the both of them. But listen, there is so much truth to those power bottoming rumors. There's a lot of truth there. There's a lot of truth there. Somebody said, I thought you watched TD Jakes. I do. Like this morning, I was at my man's house and we were both talking about it. Like, it just hurts so much because, like, as someone who grew up in the church, I grew up in church and I went on to work at mega churches. I know a lot of ins and outs. I've seen a lot of things that were not supposed to happen. Like, these preachers get lost in the sauce. They get lost in the sauce. Once they become celebrity preachers, they're lost. They get lost in the sauce. And I felt like TD Jakes was like one of the last real ones. And then, like, when all the Diddy stuff started coming out, and not just the Diddy stuff, but even like the last 2 years, I've seen what's going on with his daughter, Cora, and how Cora allegedly stole that lady's baby. This woman who is, you guys can look it up. She's been telling her story for years. This woman who used to be part of the ministry, she made Cora her child's godparent. And then, you know, she was telling Cora about her, I guess, her like mental illness struggles and everything. And Cora used that to get that lady's son taken away from her. It's a whole story. Like, please look it up. Bishop TD Jakes' daughter takes lady's son. Like, it's crazy. It's really, really crazy. It was one son or baby. Yeah, like, it's when I started seeing all that and seeing how Bishop Jakes like never addressed it, it's just wild. Like, just to see. And that's when shit, I just started looking at shit a little different. And then this Diddy stuff. And I always thought him being connected with Diddy and Revolt was weird. But then when all this stuff started to unfold, I'm like, wow, like, it's starting to all make sense. That there's a thread here. There's a thread here with TD Jakes and Diddy. There's a thread there. Let's go back to the apology. Diddy's apology was not an apology. That man made that apology all about himself. I don't want to reflect on a really dark time in my life. Bitch, you were still in a dark time back in December, if that's the case. Because when Cassie filed her lawsuit, okay. When Cassie filed her lawsuit, what did he do? What did he do? He denied, right? He said that settling is not an admission of guilt. And when the other lawsuits started coming in, he said all these allegations are false. He called her a liar. And then even in this video, who's he apologizing to? Who's he apologizing to? He didn't apologize to Cassie one time. Not one time did he say, I apologize to Cassie for doing that to her. Not one time. Mind you, this is the same man. I see people. You know what I realized with the internet too, y'all? Y'all don't read. Maybe not y'all that watch just a couple things. Because remember with the Diddy stuff, like I went, like we really spent some time going over that case. The lawsuit said the incident word for word. And not only did Cassie's lawyers detail that incident in the hotel, but they also detailed that Diddy paid the hotel $50,000 to get rid of the footage. Okay? He paid, this is T3, child. This is the T3, and I'm using the middle rod. Not the biggest one, not the smallest one, the middle one. Okay? He paid the hotel $50,000 to get rid of the footage. Now, a lot of people believe that the raid is the reason why we're seeing that footage now. I don't know. I kind of believe that, and then I kind of don't. I kind of believe that, but then I kind of don't. I kind of feel like something with the settlement is not going the way that they all agreed to. I feel like Diddy's money is being funny. I feel like Diddy's being funny with his money. And so now this footage is being released like, sir, we have this, and if you don't pay up, there's more. Like, there's more. Remember, this is somebody who owes many artists money. Many artists money. We don't know what the figure is that he paid Cassie. Her lawyers never put a figure amount in their lawsuit. Okay? Something tells me that Diddy's money is funny. That's the $300 iron. Yes, it is. But you know what? They sent me one. They actually sent me another one. I have to open it, but I don't think it's this one. But they sent me another one for my video. They're like, oh my God, thank you so much. Can we please send you some stuff? I was like, sure. So they sent me another iron, and they sent me I think it's like a drying brush, a blow drying brush. I gotta look it up. But yeah, y'all. Anyway, so back to the apology. That's not an apology. He's not apologizing to her. And then too, is it me or Diddy is okay, I made you a mod. Is it me or Diddy is in Bali with Russell Simmons? I see people joking about that shit, but I'm just like, nah. This motherfucker is in Bali. I know that background. It's given we cannot extradite him. It's given he was just doing yoga with Russell Simmons earlier. Okay? And in between the yoga, he said, all right, let me go ahead and just record this apology video real quick. I'll be right back. Hold on. Let me record this real quick. But the apology is not an apology. He called her a liar, right? And then do y'all see like the support he's getting in the comments? Oh, he paid her. Like, what do you want him to do? We want him to fucking disappear. That's what we want. We don't want to see you. We don't fuck with you. We don't fuck with abusers. We don't fuck with men who put their hands on women. I was in a really dark time. Sir, as if you don't have all these other lawsuits pending. As if you're not doing the same, you wasn't doing the same thing to Carisha. Like, I refuse to believe that. Remember, if you watch my episodes really closely too, I told you guys of a story of the New Year's going into 2023. So that would be December 31st, 2022. I had a friend of mine who went to Diddy's New Year's Eve party. And she told me some stuff that she saw there when it came to Carisha. The only thing is, Carisha just always comes across as if she was willing to do it because she wanted the bags, the clothes, or whatever. It's still not right to be abusive to someone, allegedly, because she's never shared her story. And I ain't gonna share what I heard. But at the same time, too, I'm someone who's been very critical of the way she's spoken to other victims like Gina. The way she's, whenever people would have critiques about this, the way like she would just call us broke and she would flaunt everything. And it's like, no, girl, this is not it. We're telling you this is not it. We're not jealous. This is not it. But still, she'll just never get any empathy from me because honestly, I always felt like, even from the story that I got, I always felt like it just always comes across as she wanted to be the top bitch. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say on that. But Diddy has his runners. You were never going to be the top one. Diddy has a preference, and it's not black women. We'll just stop there, okay? But yeah, that apology didn't give no apology. Okay? It gives... Somebody said she was a human toilet. Yeah, like... She would like literally come and tell us how he pees on her. Like, it just was ridiculous. It's just like, the more I think about it. And you know what's crazy too? It's like, when Diddy's apologizing, who is he apologizing to? You're not apologizing to Cassie, but Cassie's not the only person he owes an apology to. Like, sir, like you traumatized this woman. You physically broke her. And then you went on to do it even more to other women, while doing it to her simultaneously. Like, he owes so many people an apology. Y'all, there's other women, like and again, it's not my story to tell, but there are other women, and I think they're gonna start coming forward. But there's other women, there's men. There are men. Little Rod is the only person who had the strength to file a lawsuit. But there are other men. There are other men out there. There are other men. Yo, I was cracking up because Essence put something where they was like, believe black women. And people in the comments like, so believe black women, like every black woman other than Amanda Seals? I screamed. I screamed. I said, yes. One thing about Amanda Seals' ancestors, they will not rest, bitch. They was in them comments giving Essence all type of hell. But I wanted to mention her too because it's like, again, right? If you go, just go through Diddy's comments. He's getting a lot of support. But people like Amanda Seals, women, black women, all you have to do is have a bad attitude. And you lose everything. Meanwhile, a man can abuse, a man can delete. Oh, somebody said, did he take the security tape to his therapist? That's a good one. A man can abuse. These men can abuse women and men. These men can delete folks. They can do all types of things. Ooh, I curled. Ooh, hold on. Not this coming out. This fly. Hold up. Hold on now. Wait a minute now. Hold on. Bad bitch contest, you a winner now. Baby, y'all saw the miracle I just performed. Okay, this is the 2-3. Y'all saw the miracle I just performed, child. Okay, you want to talk about lay hands? Y'all saw the way I just laid hands, child. Look at this. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Okay? But these men, they can abuse, they can delete, they can do all types of things, and they will still be welcomed. They will still be welcomed. They will still be welcomed in. Drop waterfalls. If you're a member, you got waterfalls today. If you're a member of my channel, you got waterfalls already. You got it today. So check your membership. You got it today. Yeah, like, but if you're someone like Amanda Seales, you have a bad attitude and you're done. You're done. You're too difficult. You're too difficult. And my critiques of Amanda Seales, you know, I still stand in them. But again, like I said in my Amanda Seales video, that woman has never done anything to harm anybody. Yes, she may be a little difficult. Yes, she may have a bad attitude, but she's never done anything to harm anyone, to stop anybody from working. Like, she hasn't been a menace to anybody in the business. It's just autism kicking her ass. Now that we know she got autism, it's been autism kicking her ass, right? But someone like Diddy, like the fact that he got that award back in 2022 from BET, like, you think BET execs didn't know? You think BET, you think all these black publications don't be knowing? They know. They know. They'll just jump on the bandwagon when everybody else does, which is just so horrible to me. It's so horrible because y'all know. Oh, remember when he threw a chair at Lorianne Gibson? Yeah. It's like this man has done so many, like, it's just, honestly, child, we can go on and on. We can go on and on. All right. Now I'm using hairspray, child. Okay, hairspray. And I like this one because it's just about frizz and it doesn't make my hair hard per se. Let me see. Can y'all see me better? Yes. Ooh. Honey. What? What? Okay. So I'm going to a baseball game, so I'm gonna put, I'm gonna wear some army fatigue joggers with this. But yeah, they know. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think that if the video was released back in 2016, do you think that Diddy would have gone to jail? Let me know what you think. Thank you. I was having this back and forth with somebody, and because they were like, well, the video being released now, what does that do? It does a lot. It puts the nail in the coffin. But if it would have been released back then, he would have gone to jail. No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. Cassie waiting all these years later, after she moved on, she had 2 kids, she got married, she's in a peaceful place. Her waiting all these years later, mind you, don't have the proof of this, but I believe with all my heart him getting up on that fucking stage for the BET Awards and thanking her, I think she saw that shit and was like, oh, you want to see a bitch come down the slide. Oh, you want to see a bitch come down the slide. I'm going to show you how a bitch come down the slide. I think him getting up there and doing that whole thank you, and I gotta thank somebody who was there with me at the hardest parts of my life, at the darkest moments of my life. I think she was like, I'ma show you how a bitch come down the slide. You wanna play? You wanna play? You wanna play? You wanna play? That's for anybody who's seen Norbit. If you've seen Norbit, you know what I'm referencing. If you've seen Norbit, you know what I'm referencing. I'm gonna show you how a bitch come down the slide. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna do. Okay, so let me show you guys. Ooh, you know what? This might not. So I'm wearing. Can y'all see this? Okay. So I'm wearing army fatigue. I'm going to a Braves game, so they have red, white, and I think black or something like that. So I'm gonna put on red lips. But yeah, I think him doing that. She's like, oh, I'm gonna show you how a bitch come down the slide. Oh, thank you so much. I don't see. So all that stuff be the super chat. Okay, I don't be knowing. But I think she was like, oh, okay. I'm gonna show you how a bitch come down the slide. Right? And I think that set things into motion for her. Like, this man has done this to me. This man broke me. And he still has the nerve to mention me as if he didn't do these things to me. Okay. I'm gonna wear a red lipstick. I think I'm gonna do the lip bar today. Red lipstick. So, my makeup room is a mess. Like, I'm going to clean it this week. Jessie, you're hilarious. I'm telling you, I ain't even trying to be funny. She's like, oh, I'm gonna show you how a bitch come down the slide. I'm gonna show you how a bitch come down the slide. All right. But yeah, do I think he would have been jailed back then? No. Oh, damn. This is kind of harsh. No. Y'all like me on live? I don't know. I feel like I'd be scared to do live because I can't edit myself. And sometimes I'd be scared. Because, I might say some shit, boom, canceled. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys know how I talk to you guys, Comparing Chris Brown to Diddy, apply apples and oranges. I don't know. Because remember, a lot of people back then didn't believe Rihanna either. They thought Rihanna laid hands on Chris. And there's a video going viral right now of when Diddy went on the Ellen DeGeneres show back then. And he was like, oh, we don't know what happened. We don't know whether she put hands on him or he put hands on her. Like, he was trying to allude that she did that too. So remember, if the Rihanna thing happened this year, like, she would need video. Because still, a lot of people didn't remember. A lot of people did not believe her. Chris went to Diddy's house for seclusion after that. Yep. The North remembers. The North remembers. Y'all would not have believed Rihanna. Y'all would not have believed Rihanna. Let's just be honest. Y'all would not have believed Rihanna. Okay? Let's just keep that a beam. Rihanna would have been fighting for her life too. Okay? I believed her. And I never believed the whole she was laying hands on him too. Never believed that. And here's the thing too. Like, anyway, I'm not even gonna dive into that. I always believed her. Point blank period. I always believed her. What do y'all think about the red lip? This is from the Lip Bar. Y'all like it? Period. Period. I love it. I'm just gonna add a little more. What do you guys think? I like it with the Cupid's bow. Ooh. Yeah, this is it. This is Boss Lady. Boss Lady. This is Boss Lady. Okay, perfume. We're going to do Replica Beach Walk. Because, yes, I'm in my beach walk era. But yeah, y'all. So those are my quick thoughts. Oh my gosh, do y'all want to see the shades that my boyfriend surprised me with yesterday? Let me show you. So, I gagged. This man went to Miu Miu. I know we ain't supposed to be talking about this, but child, he got me these shades that I saw in Cairo Amanuk. I was like, oh, I really want these, and he got them for me. So cute. Sorry. Sickening. Sickening. Mr. Easter did that. Mr. Easter did that. My man, 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 my man. I'm sorry. These eat, okay? So I'm gonna wear them today. But yeah, y'all, these are I'm sorry. Y'all, my man. I said, my man. But yeah, so I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to be talking about Diddy pussy ass. But so what do you guys think is next? Like I'm telling y'all, I know several women. I know several more women. I know of at least 2 more women. Okay? And, you know, it's not my story to tell. But I know of at least 2 more women that want to come forward. Okay? And they have some really good receipts. But I think my thing too is just like, you know, is it possible for this man to go to jail? Like, I think like that's just my thing. I think a lot of people are wondering that too. Like, okay, so like, is he going to jail? Is he, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm like, people like, oh, he would have been in jail. Y'all know how hard it is to get these people to go to jail for abusing women. It's not like, it's not easy. And especially when you're somebody who is of power. It's not easy. Oh, my necklaces, all this is from Amazon. My earrings, Amazon. Necklace, Amazon. That's why I really should do an Amazon store. I know I'm tripping for not doing an Amazon store. I really should do one. I really should do one. But yeah, I don't think that he would be in jail. You know, like, it's not easy to get someone like that locked up. You know what I'm saying? He's on his apology tour like Clay. Yeah, he is. Just like Clay. I went to therapy. It's giving Clay at the Love is Blind reunion. Just full of shit. Full of shit. Full of shit. Wait on. Clay never had me fooled. Can't say the same thing about y'all. Okay? Alright, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and go to my man's house so we can go through this game. I love you guys. I'm gonna save this so you guys can watch it later on. And drop in the comments too. Let me know if you guys like more of these. I think they're really cool. At least like once a week I should do like a little live and we talk about whatever, and I also like show y'all whatever products, whatever I'm doing. Alright, y'all. I love you guys. Take care.